Some days, the hardest thing to admit is how mechanical we've become, myself included. How we scroll, how we react, we perform, and somewhere along the way, we lose the thread of who we really are. It's easy to feel like we're just repeating ourselves, stuck in cycles of old habits and emotion, wondering if anyone else feels the same quiet desperation for something real. I'm Mark Roach. Welcome to Transcendent, my platform to help you be authentic and find your uniqueness and essence. Beware, my perspective may be uncomfortable. It was formed from a twisted journey around the world, crossing a wide spectrum of experiences, highs and lows, as most of you would define them. This channel is all about inspiring common people to find their power and place their uniqueness into their lives. My life has been a research lab. I've studied mystics and healers, been mentored in business and athletics by rich and famous, powerful. And I hope to ease the way for others who may also deal like I have with complex PTSD, or have a calling to pursue their uniqueness, or have a friend or loved one in such a place that they're looking to understand and empathize with. Looking at psychological commentaries on the teaching of Gurdjieff and Ouspensky by Maurice and Nicol, Volume 2 and Volume 4, that's a big title. But there are several topics that stand out, especially that should be viral for today's audience, for you, that should be interesting and helpful to you. Volume 4 dives deep into the illusion that we are unified conscious beings, when in reality, we're a bundle of competing habits and emotions, at least the way most of us are operating. This hits home in a culture obsessed with authenticity but addicted to image. The book exposes how negative emotions and mechanical suffering are not just personal burdens, but they're collective, they're contagious, and they also shape our lives unless we wake up and start observing ourselves. The idea is that most of our suffering is mechanical, and the real change only starts when we sacrifice this suffering. And that's provocative and liberating if you try it. In a world that rewards outrage and victimhood, the challenge to let go of negative emotions and to stop identifying with every passing thought or feeling is radical, and it's exactly the kind of message that can go viral when people are tired of the blame game and ready for something deeper. Volume 2 of Maurice Nicol's psychological commentaries is just as relevant, especially around the concept of force, how we lose it, how we give it away, and how we can regain it, and why most of us are exhausted by the constant drain of identifying with every opinion, every social issue, every bit of drama. The commentary on how we are not conscious, how everything is just happening to us, and how the first step is to begin to observe and to stop identifying. That's a direct challenge to the idea that we are always in control. This is a message that resonates in a society overwhelmed by choice, pressure, and this illusion of control. The commentary on the Enneagram and the Law of Three and Law of Seven also taps our current fascination with personality systems and self-optimization, but it exposes the limits of those systems and points towards something more profound. Real inner transformation, not just another label or hack. Both volumes also hammer home the viral idea that most people live out pictures of themselves, fixed self-images and stories that shape their reactions and keep them stuck. The call to dissolve these pictures through honest self-observation, to become aware of our false personality and to move toward something more real, is a message that cuts through the noise of self-help and influencer culture. It's not about being better than others, but about being more conscious, more awake, and less at the mercy of every passing mood or trend. if you're watching this and these ideas are hitting something inside you, you're not alone. The drive to wake up from mechanical living and let go of this false personality, to dissolve old self-images, to transform negative emotions and build real inner stability. These are not just abstract concepts. They're real work of becoming yourself in a world that constantly tries to pull you away from your center. If you're ready to break the cycles and that keep you stuck, these ideas are something that can help you start the journey. I'm Mark Roach, and this is Transcendent, wishing you all the best.